Hi everyone. Welcome back to the channel. If you're preparing for the U.S. Citizenship Test, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll be going over the 100 civics questions in random order, with the most up-to-date answers for 2025. Whether you're studying for the test, or just want to learn more about U.S. history, this video will give you all the information you need. Remember, the questions are the same, but the answers can change. So make sure you're studying the right information. We'll keep it slow and clear. Let's get started.
If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. How many amendments does Constitution have? "27. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Who vetoes bills? The president. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is the capital of your state? What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who is the governor of your state now? What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Name your U.S. representative. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Who was the first president? George Washington. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. How many U.S. senators are there? (100). Who does a U.S. senator represent? All people of the state. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States.